Good morning and welcome back to this video. Students, as you know that we were doing Aidoo's play Anowa, and in our previous class I have told you the summary of the phase 1 and phase 2 of this play. Today I'll just sum up with the summary part of this play by telling you about the third and concluding phase of this play. At the end of the second phase, we come to know that Anowa is not happy. She is not satisfied in her life, and that there are differences between the husband and the wife on the issue of second marriage of Kofi Ako, and also because Anowa is against the evil of slave system. She is an independent woman, self willed and also hardworking. But in her husband's house, we see that she has no work to do, and this makes her restless. In phase 3, years later, we see that Kofi Ako has grown very prosperous and rich, and both Anowa and Kofi have a very big house. Kofi have a number of slaves to help him in his work. On the other hand, due to differences in opinion, their marriage is deteriorating. Anowa hates idleness. She wants to work, whereas Kofi is unable to understand her and is mystified that why can't she enjoy the life which he has provided her. Why can't she appreciate whatever facilities and riches he is providing her with? But the fact that they still have no child weighs on Anowa heavily and consumes her thoughts. And in this phase again, just like in phase 2, she asks Kofi to take another wife, and again he refuses. In the final segment of the play, Kofi has become the richest man of the Geneva coast. But he still cannot make Anowa happy. Without daily work or any kind of hard work or a child to take care of, she is directionless and despairing. She spends her days pacing their home, encouraging the children who clean for them to call her mother. And during a final argument with Kofi, he says that he wishes for her to leave. So, this is the final blow to her. Because what Kofi feels is that her ingratitude is making him miserable. He is unable to understand her, and on the other hand, she is unable to live the kind of life which Kofi is providing her. He wants to separate from her, but was unable to give any specific reason. Even Anowa is willing to leave him, but she is not willing to be expelled from his house. And so she calls a cleaning boy and asks him to summon the slaves, who all gather in the room, and before them she reveals that Kofi is impotent, and that is why they have no children. Because of this, After this, Kofi leaves the room and shoots himself, and Anowa drones herself shortly after. The old man and old woman retake the stage. Together, we know that they are known as the mouth that eats the salt and pepper. The old woman lays all of the responsibility on Anowa and her erratic actions and emotional instability, whereas the old man, who is more of progressive thinking, says that the blame belongs not only to Anowa but also to Kofi and also the villagers. He is more optimistic about change than she is. And while the ending is grim, it is serious, it is sad. The fact that the old man is given the final word suggests that Aidoo is hopeful about the future. So, this is the summary of the play Anowa, and in our next class, we will discuss the different aspects of this play. And till then, thank you.